Right, buddy. Manchester United beat Liverpool 3-2 yesterday. These are going to be the five biggest things we learned from the game. We'll be talking about the game, some interesting things that Carrick talked about, and yeah, we're getting to some more analysis. So let's get into it. The first thing that we have to talk about, the first player we have to talk about is MAINOO. What a fantastic football player he is, an absolute world-class player. And he was very close to leaving Manchester United for £40 million, which just would have been a disgrace. I've seen a lot of people say, call Amarim, tell him to come back, and then sack him again for doing that. Like, that was a disgraceful decision. The fact that he couldn't find anywhere for him in his system. He was playing Ugarte over him. Like, what was going on in that system, I'll never understand. And what MAINOO was doing, and what he's done since then is fantastic. To show the perseverance, to train every single day. Didn't really talk about anything in the media, and now he's reaping the rewards under Michael Carrick. Signed a new contract, a brilliant performance yesterday. I mean, the goal was brilliant. His overall performance was fantastic, and yeah, he's just such a talented player. And again, listen, the goals have been something that you've wanted to see more from MAINOO. His last goal was 2 years ago, I think, against Liverpool. So goals is something he can definitely add to his game. I think that's definitely something that he knows and we know. I think he's someone who does have a lot of good ability, and he's shown it already. I think the quality is definitely there, the experience, the talent, what he has at such a young age, he can definitely develop. And as I said, that Liverpool midfield is a very good and strong midfield, and he absolutely bossed it. I think he was, listen, they did get overrun, but like the fact that he was finding space, he was the one dropping deep. Casemiro was going forward. Obviously, on the first Liverpool goal, they were quite high, and the midfield was just exposed. But I think MAINOO for me has been fantastic, and he's formed a very good partnership with Casemiro, and we need to see that continue and develop because they do have such a formidable partnership. Again, it's going to come to an end at the end of the season, but I think next season is key now for United to find the best partner for MAINOO, who's someone who has legs and someone who's good aerially. And I think that midfield can work relatively well together. But MAINOO, I was very, very impressed with his performance. He is just a world-class footballer, isn't he? The next thing I want to talk about is Michael Carrick. Listen, Michael Carrick has got United back into the Champions League for the first time in a few years. He's been every traditional top six side, a clean sheet against City, a clean sheet against Spurs, beating Liverpool, beating Chelsea with a clean sheet, beating City, beating Arsenal, like all the teams. And we've deserved to win in all the games. I think the best one was probably that City game in terms of the way in which he dominated it. But again, in a lot of games we have to show fight. I mean, in the game yesterday we gave Liverpool 2 goals, and that shouldn't happen. But Carrick has been in a remarkable period since coming in. He's been absolutely fantastic. His performance, his management has been brilliant, and I think he got a lot of right decisions yesterday. I think the way in which he set up the team, listen, it should have been 4-0 by half time. And ultimately that would have been the game done. Obviously United didn't convert the chances for whatever reason. There were a few good saves in there, but there were definitely chances, for United to get the win. And I've been super impressed by Carrick. I think this probably does mean he is going to get the job. It's a job that he probably wants, and he's admitted it. And I think the club are just waiting for a decision. I think it will probably come soon because he has got Champions League. But yeah, I think it's something that he wanted. That was the aim. He's top of the league from when he came in. He's done a very, very good job. He's got the players playing a good brand of football. They're working well for each other. And I think he just transformed this team. And that's not only a shout out to Carrick. It's Steve Holland, Jonathan Woodgate, Travis Binion, Craig Mawson, the goalkeeping coach. Everyone's come together. Johnny Evans as well. Like, they've all worked together, and they formed a very, very good team. Now, what that means long term, we don't know. Will they be able to deal with the demand of Champions League? That's still waiting to be seen. But what Carrick has done so far in this United team in this period of 4 or 5 months has been absolutely brilliant. And I think I just been impressed with the way in which the team has handled it. Obviously, the players get a lot of credit, but I think Carrick has done a very, very good job as well. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha come back into the game yesterday. He was out of the game against Brentford, which we ultimately found a way to get a win, but we did massively miss him. And it's been a very, very big season for Cunha in many ways. He started it off probably not as he expected it, didn't get many goals, and now in the past few weeks he's had some big, big games. A goal against Liverpool, a big performance against Man City, the winning goal against Arsenal, a goal against Aston Villa, who are our rivals at the time, a goal yesterday against Liverpool, as I said. But I thought his overall work rate was fantastic. For someone who, again, was kind of tailored as the player who walks the most in the league, doesn't track back, have attitude problems. He's come into the team and just hit the ground running straight away. Under Carrick anyway, and I think that's something that I've been very impressed by, his determination, his attitude, his quality. It's something that I was very, very impressed about. The fourth thing I want to mention is the just individual errors. Listen, individual errors you can't control. I think the Le Mans one was something that I'm shocked about, because you normally see him and he's so measured, calm and composed. Listen, we're going to let off Saint Le Mans. This is his first real mistake that he's made. But like, those mistakes happen all the time. You can't, playing out from the back is very risky. When it obviously goes well, it looks good. When it happens like that, it doesn't look great. It's just an individual mistake. The Ahmad one is the same. Like, those passes are very, very difficult. Individual mistakes happen. They've been two very important players for us this season, each in their own. So yeah, I'm not really going to dwell too much on it. But yeah, that was just kind of the fourth thing, the individual mistakes. Now, the fifth thing, I want to talk about the whole team, because to win the game yesterday is not just a moment of brilliance from Sesko or Bruno putting a pass in or anything like that. It's the whole team, and I think the whole team showed a lot of fight. The defence was very, very solid. I thought Dallo had a decent game. He had a big part, or he started off the attack for the Kobbie Mainoo goal. I thought Mainoo was brilliant, getting the winning goal. I thought Maguire and Heaven, yes, we conceded goals, but they come from mistakes. And Maguire did have the moment where he got spun by Szoboszlai, but other than that, he was very, very good. Heaven as well, fantastic. He's seeming very, very good at the moment, and I do have him down to start the next game against Sunderland. Shaw again was fantastic. Came off injured, started the game, played every minute of the game, and I thought he was fantastic. Defensively, put a cross into the box that led to the Sesko goal. Thought he was brilliant. Yes, the midfield got overrun, but I thought Casemiro, Fernandes, Mainoo, were all very, very good in terms of hunting down Liverpool. We were pressing very high at a point. And again, I think we did sort of miss that compactness at times that second half, and that's what caused us really to kind of slip up. I thought the attack was very compact. Obviously, Mbeumo didn't get his goal, but Sesko and Cunha did, and they've, as the three, have been very, very good. Then you have players to come off the bench. They all put the shift in, and I think it was just an overall good performance to see. And we know United turn up in the big games. We know that's now Champions League secured, which is absolutely fantastic. That was the ambition, that was the aim when Michael Carrick come in, and that's been secured. So hopefully now it's a big end to the season. United can win all the games, potentially finish third, and what a season it'd be from finishing 15th last season to potentially finishing third. It'd be absolutely fantastic. But it was all about getting Champions League. Now that's been secured, it doesn't mean United can relax, but now means a decision will probably need to be made over Michael Carrick. We also have to look at sort of transfers and bringing in players to improve that squad, because it does need a lot of improvement. 3 midfielders are required, potentially a centre-back, a left-back, a support striker. Like, a lot of positions are needed, but all in all, a great 3 points against Liverpool is always good. Beating Liverpool, to do the double over them for the first time in 10 years, for Carrick to beat every top 6 side in games which we all deserve to win as well, has been fantastic. And in this period, it's been absolutely fantastic. I don't think it could have gone any better, really. Obviously, we could have won every game, but yeah, there's been some very good performances, and now we find ourselves in third place. Overall, team did relatively well. Obviously, there were moments where we slipped up, but yeah, just a big shout out to the team. We did a fantastic job. MAINOO was brilliant, and yeah, there's still a lot more to come from him and the whole team.